Hi guys, and welcome back to Scribe Gaming. I'm your man Scribe, and I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Alrighty, so it seems like the good old people at CG have decided to give us another announcement, and it's none other than the Dark Trooper. Let's get into it. Okay, so mere moments ago, our good man CG Crumb took to the forums. And let me move myself out of the way. Okay, we just moved myself over a little bit there. Okay, so as we can see, we do have a Dark Trooper kit reveal right now. And we knew this was coming. We could see all the signs of this kit arriving to the game, and I'm so glad that it's finally here. So let's take a look at this kit. It's an attacker, a droid, Empire, Imperial Remnant, which was that new faction that was revealed earlier on inside the Conquest interview that was done on, I think it was the Operation Metaverse channel. Please do check out that channel. And Imperial Trooper. So we can see he is immune to critical hits. That's pretty cool. His basic attack is a pneumatic punch, which deals more damage the more stacks of Dark Trooper squads you have. Sounds like this has got a bit of that B1 sort of kit design whereby you have multiple stacks within a unit. I'm hoping it's not 100, because could you imagine taking on 100 Dark Troopers? Workhorse of the new Imperial Remnant faction. Imperial Remnant tag is also being included in Moff Gideon, Stormtrooper, and Death Trooper with Dark Trooper's release. I was hoping for a little bit more. You can see that Range Trooper is there. It makes sense that he doesn't have that tag. He's sort of only been seen so far in the Solo film, and that was certainly not during the Imperial Remnant era. So, High Holotable here as the Dark Trooper, Moff Gideon's menacing enforcer, is making its way to the holotables. The foreboding and unrelenting droid trooper keeps the most skilled warrior's hands full, as it will stop at nothing to defeat its enemies and bring glory to the Empire. Now, I don't really want to be checking out the developer insights just yet. I want us to jump right on into the kit, so let's go and take a look at that first and foremost. Okay, here we go. So, let's take a look. Pneumatic punch. Just want to check out the animation. Cool little jetpacks under his feet. Who can be mad about that? Gives Mando the old 1-2. Looks a little bit odd because it's just the one hand, but it's okay. Deal physical damage to the target enemy once for each stack of Dark Trooper squad. This ability cannot critically hit unless this unit has advantage. That's an interesting mechanic. Bombarding Reinforcements, a cooldown of 3. It is a Zeta ability. Deal physical damage to all enemies. If Dark Trooper has 3 or more stacks of Dark Trooper squads, Imperial Remnant allies gain advantage for 2 turns. Otherwise, Dark Trooper gains 1 stack of Dark Trooper squad. So, it looks like the maximum he can have is a squad of 3 by the looks of things. If he already has 3, he'll pass advantage to all Imperial Remnant allies. Makes sense. Perfect Soldier, a cooldown of 5. That is a big chunky cooldown. Imperial Trooper allies gain 10% turn meter for each stack of Dark Trooper squad the Dark Trooper has. If the Dark Trooper has 2 or more stacks of Dark Trooper squad, Imperial Remnant allies gain offense up. Otherwise, Imperial Remnant allies gain offense up for 1 turn. Okay, so if you've got 2 or more, you gain offense up for 2 turns. Otherwise, you get it for 1 turn. Seems like a decent buff. It looks, I'm making an assumption here that it's 3 maximum Dark Troopers you can have in the Dark Trooper squad, which means 30% TM. That's a nice amount of TM. An offense up for 2 turns would be very nice. Unique 1, Dark Trooper squad. Dark Trooper has 4 stacks. There we go, so we can get up to 40% TM. 4 stacks of Dark Trooper squad, 25% of its max health and max protection is... Dark Trooper has 4 stacks of Dark Trooper squad, 25 of its max base and max protection what? Is immune to max health and max protection changes. Ooh, that's interesting. So we cannot see C take out his protection, we can't see Gas reduce his max health. Changes and cannot be defeated or destroyed when it has more than 1 stack of Dark Trooper squad. If Dark Trooper would be defeated when it has 2 or more stacks of Dark Trooper squad, instead dispel all debuffs on it, reduce the number of Dark Trooper squads by 1 and recover 100% health and protection. This is very interesting, guys. This is sort of like a combination of B1 and a typical tank type unit. So instead of having 100 stacks and you die every hit, it looks like it's got a base pool that is divided to be 25% of the overall max, spread amongst all of its individual squads within that. So I imagine its base stats are probably going to be quite high because it's going to be cut down quite a lot. And then every time you kill a stack, it will reduce that stack by 1 and recover 100% health and protection. unless, of course, it is on the last Dark Trooper squad, and then it will be completely killed. Dark Trooper has plus 25 defense for each stack of Dark Trooper squad it currently has. Dark Trooper cannot be revived or critically hit. Very, very interesting kit. So what can we see here? We can think that Gas can't reduce his cooldowns, which is useful. We can also see that when you've got maximum stacks of this ability, he is going to have a lot of defense. That's going to be up to plus 100 defense. So characters that can ignore defense or what's weapon tech on any character is going to be invaluable. But of course he can't be critically hit, which is very, very nice. Now this seems like a very sort of almost base level kit. It's very, very basic and simplistic. Just a few abilities, but it also brings light to this new Imperial Remnant faction. So we've seen from the light side, we've got the new Mandalorian faction. From the dark side, we've got the Imperial Remnant faction. Now, what does this point towards, in my opinion? In my opinion, we haven't had a new legendary release, or in particular, a new epic confrontation in quite some time. We have now got two opposing factions, much similar to how we had the Old Republic and the Sith Empire factions come to light. Can we see coming up we're going to have some sort of epic confrontation? I think it's highly likely, guys. Most likely going to be using the Imperial Troopers and these new Imperial Remnants and the Mandalorian faction, maybe tying in to the end of Season 2 of Mando. Perhaps we're going to have a new epic confrontation version of Moff Gideon. Perhaps we're going to have a new character introduced in Season 3 of The Mandalorian. I don't know. Or potentially we could just be getting entirely new legendaries. I'm not sure. Either way, I think this is very exciting, guys. I always love the introduction of new factions. And I'm excited to see what we can get done with these Dark Troopers. At the moment, there's not a heck of a lot of synergy, and of course, there are only, 4 characters here that actually have the Imperial Remnant faction. That sort of leaves a big gaping hole for a legendary character to come out for this particular faction. I can only imagine it's going to be a new Moff Gideon that we're going to be getting. Let's not forget that when Moff Gideon's kit was first announced, it was data mined that his character tag within the game is Moff Gideon S1, meaning Season 1. So if we are going to see a Season 2, it's probably going to also have the Imperial Remnant tag, probably become a leader within that faction, and really boost up this particular new faction. Alright guys, that's going to about do it for me today. Do let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of the Dark Trooper kit? Is it something that you were excited for? Is it something that you were looking forward to? And if it was, does it meet your expectations? I think it's nice. We're getting a kit that's something just a little bit different, you know, bringing flavors of some old kits like B1 and putting it into a traditional tank role and seeing how it develops from there. Fantastic. So if you do check the link down below, you will find links to my Twitter, my Twitch, my Discord. Please do click and join. Let me know how you're doing. We'll all have a bloody good chin wag. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me today. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out. Just giving a quick shout out to my patrons. I appreciate each and every single one of you, and without your support, I wouldn't be doing this today. Thanks so much.